Did you do it?
Yeah.
Alright, we're official.
Hey guys. Welcome to the podcast.
Anime girls.
Anime Girls. That name is undecided, but it will probably stay because you just got clickbait. Fuck. Alright, what are we talking about, Sax?
Fuck. Alright, of all dodgy intros to a show ever, you fucked up big time.
Why are we starting? That's so much effort. You know how much effort we just put in just... Alright,
so today's topic is going to be all about video games.
Video games.
And what we like about games. Alright, so...
Detaches me from my real life, which is just a sobering mess of pain and despair. I love video
Self-pity.
games. That's it, yeah.
Alright, so first one on the topic is favourite video games. Andy, what's your favourite video game of all time?
Well, I have recently been playing a lot of Destiny, but I fucking hate it.
You play so much Destiny, I totally forgot about that.
It is so shit. I've got like 500 hours. And it's like, then I'm like, why am I single? Oh, that's why, yeah. But
so what is it about Destiny? Why do you keep going back to it? And it's not Destiny, it's Destiny 2, isn't it?
yes, it's
To be clear.
I'm pretty sure it's a drug. There's something in that game that, like, I don't even like it. I don't enjoy it anymore. I just play it.
Well,
and I'm just there, and I feel like I load it up. I'm like 3 hours in, and I'm like, why am I here? Maybe I just like zone out.
Is it because like there's so many missions? Is it like a good grind system, or is it like
No.
the gameplay?
The whole game is terrible. There's so many poor, wrong things with it. So it's a shit game.
I remember I
But
picked
I
it
love
up,
it.
and the intro was kind of ass.
The story is garbage.
Yeah, the story
I haven't
was
been
garbage.
following it at all. And anyone that does follow it, they have to they spend their life trying to decipher the fuck out of it.
Is it like as bad as Kingdom Hearts?
Oh,
May as well be.
Well, Kingdom Hearts is it's got Mickey Mouse. If they added Mickey Mouse to Destiny,
At least it's got like iconic characters.
Yeah, Destiny's just kind of like, there's this moon bitch, her eyes are melting. What the fuck?
Is that it?
Right now,
Oh my
they
God.
added a new thing where you're like fighting on the moon, and there's this
I
chick
swear
with
that was
melty
in the
eyes.
first game.
It was. They're just adding stuff from the first game pretty well.
That
New
sucks.
guns that are just like, whoa, look at this. It's from the first game. Same model and everything. Take it. You guys are going to pay me $40 to be able to use this.
Well, when I played it
That's
with
Bungie.
you, we played it for a little bit, you and me, because you wanted to start over, because you wanted me to play it. It wasn't that bad, but it was confusing as all hell. And I walk in to the lobbies and stuff, and everyone's 50,000 levels ahead of me, and I'm just lost. And that's what kind of drew me out of it, is like, I don't have time to try and catch up to any one of these people.
I'm at the end game. I've got everything, and I still get overwhelmed because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, man. And the community is nuts. It's in.
Is it like toxic, or is it kind of alright?
Oh, hey.
Like when I say toxic, is it like Overwatch spec? Or
Hey, Overwatch is alright.
is it? I've heard it was like one of the fucking
I saw a
shittest
post the other
communities.
day on something that was like, it was like, Winston is, what is it? He represents the black community, and I'm like, okay, that's enough of that.
Alright.
They're like, Doomfish just doesn't cut it. He's too, he looks too rich or something. I'm like, nope, that's enough.
Oh.
Overwatch. They're making Overwatch 2.
It
Tracer has a cool jacket. I think that's it. I don't know the difference.
honestly, it kind of looks like, well, because it was only like a cinematic trailer. It was just corny and ass, and it was an
Overwatch 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just didn't look that
Oh
interesting.
yeah,
It's like,
we kind of watched that together, and I was
yeah,
like,
it was
why-
like,
where's this
player
flying bitch
versus enemies. Yay, Team Fortress 2 did that.
You can't. No, that's like normal Overwatch. What do you mean?
Overwatch is just budget TF2. Changed my mind.
Like not even a
And
week ago.
TF2's free.
Not even a week ago. You're like, oh man, I wish I got into Overwatch earlier. It's such a good game.
Yeah, but
Now you're like, I fucking hate Overwatch. That was real quick. Oh, I feel kind of bad.
Watch
We're talking about favorite games, and I mentioned Destiny.
Yeah,
I feel dirty.
you said what I went favorite games, and I'm like, oh, so what I'm playing at the moment is Destiny.
Okay.
You just skipped to the end of the list.
You say
fucko.
your favorite of all time, and I'm gonna think about mine because I don't know it.
My favorite, well, just off the top of my head, is Super Mario 64 on DS.
Ah, yes.
It's beautiful, and the thing I love about the game, like happy-go-lucky jump games, so like those Mario games.
Doodle Jump, yeah.
Fuck off.
Fucking love Doodle Jump.
It's ass.
No! Doodle Jump is better than Mario. Change my mind. Doodle Jump could beat Mario in a fight.
Podcast over.
That's
Can't do it. No, but like
Mario.
it's just I remember getting it as a kid when I got my 3DS. It was the first game I got with my not 3DS, normal DS, and I was like, oh yeah, fucking Mario's sick. I had no idea, and I got in, and it was like 3D. I'm like, oh, and you start out as playing as Yoshi as all characters, and
wait, you start as Yoshi?
Yeah. Oh. So what happens at the start? You get your little cinematic cutscene with fucking Lakitu, the punk ass bitch, filming everything, and 3 pipes pop up. Mario jumps out all spectacular, then Luigi, then Wario, and Luigi picks a fucking fight with Wario. He just goes straight and jumps on his head.
What?
Yeah, and then Wario just punches Luigi in the face and knocks him out. Mario's like, oh, guys, let's get our shit together. They walk off into the castle, and then it cuts, and you wake up as Yoshi, and Lakitu is like, sup, bitch? Like, we don't have our boy Mario back. Go find him. And so, yeah, and then it just chucks you in as Yoshi. And so compared to
you start Mario as Yoshi?
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
In 64, the OG game, you just start out as Mario and you're only Mario.
I played the one on the DS. I played it and I don't remember that part because I think you get Mario pretty early. I'm guessing. It's probably like, what do you do? Like, is it the same levels like Bob on Battlefield and crap? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what? You go out. Do you do that level as Yoshi to get Mario? Is that how it works?
You have to do quite a few worlds as Yoshi, and it's really cool because Yoshi has different gameplay mechanics. So Yoshi can't punch or kick.
You can lick.
Yeah, but he eats things, and depending on the item, depending on the enemy, it turns into egg that you can then throw at other enemies. And then he also has like a flutter jump.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
classic Yoshi.
Everyone knows the iconic flutter jump. And so he's got that, which Mario doesn't have. But Mario will say when you unlock him, he can punch and kick, which means you can punch those classic orange blocks, the brick blocks. And then he also has a wall jump. And so you've got new mechanics now that you try out and test with.
Oh, that is cool, yeah.
Every character except Wario, who's basically just hard mode because he's just a fat, slow, and he doesn't jump high. He's just a waste of a character. Honestly, let's be real. But Luigi is also very different, and Luigi's just a fucking cheat code.
I know, yeah. I remember I got to the point where I got Luigi, and it's like at the mirror thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what the hell was going on. As a kid, it was terrifying, because like the reflection doesn't move with you or something? I don't know how it works.
Wait, are we talking about when you're in the ghost house?
No, in the castle. There's like the mirror room in the castle.
Yeah, that's
the... No, because like in the reflection... Something happens in the reflection, and I shat myself. I don't know what the hell was going on.
No, the way it happens goes, buddy, I know this game.
You're like, you spin your camera around. No, wait, okay, go.
It was fucking, you find them painting in the ghost house, Boo's castle, that you call it. It's a fucking house, you dumb fuck.
I didn't call it a house. I was talking about the castle.
No. You go to Boo's mansion. That's where you find the Luigi painting, and you drop down, and there is a mirror. And you walk up to the mirror as Mario, because you have to be Mario. It like flutters and flickers to Luigi, and Luigi's in the reflection.
That terrified me.
Yeah,
because I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, why did they change color? And I didn't know what was going on, man. And then I didn't know who Luigi was.
And then Boo appears behind you, King Boo, and then you can only see Boo in the reflection, so you have to run around and base the gameplay off the reflection.
Yeah, you have to make.
But all you do is backflip and ground pound.
Oh, that is kind of cool. That's such a cool way to unlock a character.
I remember Luigi was the most broken character because he could run in water for like 3 seconds, which got you so much further mobility-wise. What was it? He had a little flutter jump, similar but not as powerful as Yoshi's, but it was still really good, so he could pause in the air and change your trajectory way better.
I remember that. He jumped higher as well. Like, in general.
And then the most broken thing about him was his backflip. You know, most people just do a fucking backflip. He does like a little copter spin.
Okay.
And then you can glide that around. So all I used to do as a kid, because I just wanted the easy way out, I'd get to the tallest parts of the maps, and I'd just backflip and glide over to the power stars. It was the most broken shit.
What? What? It just keeps gliding forever?
Well, not forever. Like it goes down, but like if you get high enough on the level, you can.
It's like a hang glider kind of. Like you hover. It's like a slow descent.
Yeah, it's a slow descent that you can control.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man, I was a dumbass kid, dude. I didn't know how to do that sort of stuff. I was just like, fuck yeah, Green Mario, jump high. That's all I knew. and then I stopped playing because I never finished it.
Well, my favourite thing was like
I don't know what I was doing.
The movement mechanics, and if you played like 64, then it's obviously like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
as well.
I watch a lot of Mario 64. I don't know why. Like these people that play like ROM hacks and stuff. You seen them?
No.
Oh, they're just like fan-made versions of the game.
I need to get one then.
Nuts. They are. You get them on like computer and stuff. There's this YouTuber that just plays the shit out of them, and it is so. It's so weirdly entertaining.
Yeah. Well,
I don't get it.
That's what it is for me, is the movement, because like I have a game that I played up until then, even though I was like a fucking baby.
You're like, yes, this really tops my expectations.
No, it's just like the move list and stuff. Like I remember picking out the menu and I'm like, holy shit, there's so much more to this game than I realized. Like you can long jump to dive to like slide tackle, and then you go in, triple jump out of it, and in the triple jump you can do a dive, so you jump really high and then dive out of it, hit the ground, slide in, then you jump up again with a little flip and keep running. It's just, there's so much shit you can do.
You read the manuals. Yeah. I didn't listen to any of what you just said. I just heard, I read the manuals and I'm like,
fuck you.
No way. No, I'm not saying you're illiterate. You are. I think... I'm really surprised at that age you'd even bother to read the manuals.
Well, it had like funny, cool pictures of like the characters and stuff. It drew me in with the characters.
And then you were like,
look what these characters can do.
Look at these funny, cool pictures. So much colour. I don't think I had the actual game. I think I had like a
as a kid, I was like, fucking pretty colours.
Then you learn how to do backflips and stuff.
Yep, you know me.
Man. Oh, wait. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Croc. I fucking love Croc.
What?
You ever play Croc?
I heard Croc 2 was one of the shittest games to ever be played.
So cool. It was like the first game I ever
Be careful, is this going to be your favourite game of all time?
Mm-hmm. No, we're just talking about it because Mario. It's like a budget Mario. I used to have...
Yeah, so therefore it's AnS.
Come on, Doodle Jump's better than Mario. Doodle Jump's like... Look, that's... Okay, anyway, Croc. You're a crocodile with a backpack.
A backpack's pretty tight. I remember whenever you got a backpack in a video game, it was like the coolest aesthetic. You have an add-on... You know, you have those add-on cosmetics?
Yeah. What?
If you could add on a backpack, you were fucking tight.
You're like, yeah, this game's good.
You were bitching.
That's like, as a kid, all I thought about in games was being able to jump. That's all I cared about. And I remember playing the Harry Potter games as a kid, and you couldn't jump unless there was a
Low-key disappointed in God of War for that. Can't even jump.
You're like 20 now. You should be... That doesn't matter anymore.
You can't jump in God of War unless it's a circle. It's boring as shit. I see a lot...
Or you run up to a ledge and yeah.
Yeah, sometimes there's like logs and stuff that you can't reach in the game, so you get a trace to. It's like, if I had a jump button, I could do this.
What? How is that? Oh my god, you've actually thought about that.
Yeah,
I
remember when I watched the trailers.
Like 12,
I remember I watched like one person's gameplay of it. I'm like, you can't jump.
Oh my god.
This is an excuse for a trace to do something other than bitch.
It kind of does just make it so you can't get out of bounds, I suppose. But like in Harry Potter, you couldn't jump until you get to a ledge that like auto jumps. And as a kid, I kept thinking that I was doing that somehow, and I tried to figure out how the buttons worked. And my dad is just like, "No, you dumb shit. What the fuck are you trying to do?"
Your dad of all people is like, fucking moron.
She was a gamer girl, man. She like bought and finished Skyrim. She's like, "I got Skyrim for you guys." And then like a week later, we got back, and she's like, "Oh, I finished it." And it's like,
you can jump in.
You can jump in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you, God of War.
Nah. Anyway.
God of War 2. Make their jumping.
Make their jumping character too big.
I actually haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
I can't really.
You might unlock jumping. I'm not going to spoil it.
No,
okay.
I know you get Blades of Chaos.
Yeah, I can't believe you spoiled that for yourself.
No,
well, I mean, it's not even spoiled
right.
because it's like that's the weapon in every other God of War
I
game.
did find it cool how it did have a lot of the same combos from the old games.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well,
I've only played God of War 3. And I Wikipedia'd the rest to find out the lore.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, yeah.
I'm a God of War.
Yeah, I'm a God of War fan, man.
Jump on Wikipedia.
I love the God of War series. Don't disrespect the franchise. I've only played the third one though.
That's kind of me now. I'm like, yeah, this is Game of the Year, man. It's really topped the franchise. And it's like, I don't even know what the other... I know that in one of them you kill a Time Lord or something. There's like some big dude, you climb up his arm and like...
Oh, I had no idea.
And Kratos is just kind of an asshole. And he's like, he looks really thin. He looks like...
Yeah, he's nowhere near...
Like the lead singer of like Bowling for Soup or something. That's what he reminds me of.
He's nowhere near as hench. I
band.
don't know what Bowling for Soup is.
Seriously?
No.
Oh man. Okay.
I don't want to know. It sounds awful.
It's like Blink 182.
Okay, so it's not that bad.
What? No, it is. I'm trying to imply it is bad.
Blink 182 isn't bad. What do you mean?
Okay, well, whatever. I've been tainted. My opinion of pop punk. Anyway, Kratos from older games looks like Blink-182.
Yeah, and he's got a shitty
Kratos from
goatee.
newer game looks like... I don't know, what does he look like? He's big.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, dude, he looks like Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan fleshed out his beard a bit more.
See, that's why I play God of War. It just reminds me of Joe Rogan.
I just want to be a Joe Rogan and imagine he's fighting a bunch of chimps.
Wait, okay, not Joe Rogan, but you know that his name's like Ted or something? Ted, the dude that's like, always looks sad and like sort of somewhat happy. He's like an American guy, politician guy. I think he's a politician.
Ted Cruz, the Zodiac Killer?
Is he the Zodiac? No, wait. No, have you seen the picture of him with the long body? No. Is that real?
No, Ted Cruz is a little short, tubby man.
Okay, hold on. I need to show you a photo of this.
Oh.
No, this is important. Why is he the Zodiac Killer?
Oh, because everyone was making memes, because I don't even know where it fucking came from. But, like, Kevin Spacey plays the Zodiac Killer in the movie Zodiac, and they kind of look similar.
Ted Cruz looks like sad Kevin Spacey.
Same person, actually. It's just when Kevin Spacey changes emotions.
I've just had my world destroyed. I found the original photo. He's not actually as long as I thought he was.
Let me see.
This isn't... You're going to be like, that's just a normal body. Because it is. And then...
Yeah, he's just short, tubby, sad man.
Shush. I need to find it. There's actually like there's a version of that, right? That photo that I just showed you, there's a version of it, but his body's like double the length. And it's like, it made me so happy. I didn't even know what his name was.
Brought you so much joy.
I have it somewhere.
Long Ted Cruz.
Dude, it's nuts. Anyway.
How we get him from God of War to Long Ted Cruz?
Because he looks the same. I don't know.
Atreus grows up to be Ted Cruz.
Oh shit, I have an idea. I'll message Ryan. He'll have it. Ryan, quick. Send me Long Ted Cruz. This is important.
It just popped up on my phone right now.
Yeah, alright, anyway. Okay. So.
Your favourite game?
Fuck Fallout. I don't have one still.
Borderlands 2. You've put so many hours into that game.
If we're talking about, like, mad hours in video games.
No, but, like, you can't put, like... I refuse to believe you put mad hours into games you don't enjoy.
Okay, wait. Actually, I do have a favourite game.
Right.
I just thought about it. And it's
Doki Doki.
Shit. No, look, that game's actually good. I don't want... Okay, do you remember when I was really into that?
You were so
and everyone was like, man, this is kind of weird. You're like some weeb. And I'm like, no, it's the story. I love it. Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird time in my life. It's a good game. It's like a psychological horror. No one understands me. Anyway, Terraria. That is probably my favorite game of all time. I have like 1,400 hours on Steam.
Fucking
more off Steam because I played it before it was on Steam. Because I'm OG.
OG as fuck.
I'm crazy OG, and I played it like modded and stuff. There's a new release.
Well, I just imagine it. I've always seen it, and a lot of people who play Terraria are gonna fucking hate me. You already know what I'm gonna say,
and it's gonna piss me off.
2D Minecraft.
It's not 2D Minecraft. Okay, when in Minecraft do you battle a giant eye? Never.
You
fuck Minecraft.
You don't. You fight a giant ghosty boy, like in the Nether.
Yeah, that screams.
Yeah, no, it's more like ooh.
That was pretty good actually. Yours was pretty good. I heard like
and it's a fireball coming at you, and you got to sprint. You double tap W, like.
You're trying to explain how to sprint in Minecraft? Yeah, that's handy.
Double tap W.
Alright, fun fact. There was this girl at an airport once, yeah?
Uh-oh.
This has something to do with Minecraft. And she was like crying because, I don't know, there was like some agent that was like at her and she's like mad at her or whatever. Uh-oh. And she started, shut up! She started screaming and crying. And she sounded exactly like a ghast. And I was like, this is dope, dude. Real life Minecraft. So I pulled my sword out. And I was arrested. I wanted to record it and like make an edit of it, but I'm like, nah.
I can't even imagine.
Oh, that was alright. Okay,
that wasn't too bad.
Anyway, Terraria is amazing, dude. Like you can there's like classes.
Does it have? It's got classes. I never even knew that. Yeah. Like I haven't even played it.
And the classes you can mix and match, and it's based on like melee, ranged, magic. There's another one.
You want magic,
doesn't
right?
matter. No, I'm always ranged. Because guns! You can get exploding bullets with like a minigun.
Always go to the mage in video games.
I played mage. I played all of them, dude. I played 1,400 hours.
Actually, having said that, normally I always think mage is the best character to go with, but honestly, I go brawler so many times because it's just so satisfying hitting people in the face with your own fists.
The thing with Terraria is by the end game, melee might as well be ranged. All your weapons are like really long range or like throws a spectral version of the sword because... Like, getting close to an enemy is just stupid. You might as well just shoot them from a distance.
Yeah.
Like, so Ranger is the best class. I love Terraria.
Zony ass bitch.
Shut your mouth, man. Alright, that's my favourite game of all time. I hate myself.
Terraria.
Destiny.
No, what is it about fucking Terraria though? Like,
that I like?
Is there any story to it, or is it just like...
Yes. It's based on like boss kills, and like then if you kill like certain bosses, it takes... I can't believe you never played through it.
I played like up to when I got a Blood Moon, and I died, and I said, fuck this game.
Blood Moons are just random events.
I was just like, fuck this, I've got nothing.
You gave up after dying once?
Yeah, and there was this little annoying person in my house. It's like, get out of my fucking house.
That's the guide, bro.
They wouldn't leave. I don't give a shit. Get out my house.
You can build a house. You need to
I built a house and they went in it.
Which is, what are you using it for? Nothing.
Shut up.
He wants to... Okay, they live there, yeah. And the more houses you have, NPCs move into them and they do different shit. I really don't know how to sell this game. It's... you just run around killing stuff and it's 2D. And it's not like Minecraft.
Does it have like... Do you have durability on your weapons?
No.
See, that's kind of good.
Yeah, but your weapons will be like... you. That's like your progress. Your weapon and your armor is how you progress.
Oh, okay.
You get better weapons and better armor as you...
That's kind of cool.
So say you need a certain pickaxe to mine a certain ore. You get to that certain pickaxe by like killing a certain boss that will drop an item that's like the last item you need to make.
Because normally I hate durability
kind of
based in video games. But the two that I absolutely love... Which, one of them I played through, one of them I barely touched. Breath of the Wild does it extremely well.
Breath of the Wild's weird, though, because
it
does
does
have
bad
when your weapons break, but you do have the Master Sword.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. You do get that option to have the Master Sword, and when you get to fucking... Spoilers. If you get to Ganon's castle, Hyrule Castle, you just use the sword.
What? Because Ganondorf's in Breath of the Wild, bro?
Who?
You just spoiled the game for me, bro.
Oh, it's not even...
I'm trying to collect every...
You said Ganondorf. It's not even Ganondorf. It's fucking Calamity Ganon.
It's the same thing.
Big angry thing.
He turns into that in Smash. Right?
He does... No, he...
Smash 4, he turned into a big angry thing. Isn't that the same thing?
That's Beast Ganon?
Whatever.
Man,
I was so disappointed when I couldn't keep the bow of light. Man.
Yeah,
that
me
made
too.
Me sad.
I was bummed as hell.
I jumped up from my game and I was like sad Fortnite dancing, crying. It was so sad.
I refuse to believe that. I was pissing myself as well. Well, kicking myself.
You sat there and it's like they take the bow of light away and you just piss yourself.
just blank face. I'm just staring at the screen and there's just a puddle
dripping from the chair. Oh, that's awful. I mean, that's warranted reaction.
I was kicking myself as well because I didn't do all the memories before I went before Ganon.
They're cool.
And so, like, yeah, I had like 3 memories, and then I felt like I got the most like uninteresting ending to the game ever because she's like, Link, do you remember me? And that was it. I'm like, maybe if I...
Is there a different ending if you have all the memories?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because I just got them. I don't know.
Well, mine was like, Link, do you remember me?
You're just like,
and then it ends. I'm like, what?
I think when mine ended, it was like, Link, do you remember me? And he's like, yeah, bitch. And then just like, they started fucking. Wait.
Unlocks X-rated content.
Yeah. When you get the 6th memory, it's like, be warned. When she says, Link, do you remember me? Shut your console down if you're under 18. Yeah, it was really
with a little
risky move on the developer's part, but I respect it.
Yeah, it's got balls. Breath of the Wild 2, I'm kind of worried about.
They better make Zelda a playable character.
That's what I think. I reckon if you could run around with her and Zelda...
I want co-op.
They need more co-op in video games. And like local co-op.
Local co-op is where it's at.
And like free roaming.
Yeah.
Man,
like when I heard Odyssey was co-op, I was pretty excited, but then it's just like, oh, you play as a fucking hat.
Why not Luigi or Peach? Even Peach, because Peach has a little crown.
Yeah, or one of you could just be Yoshi, like he's in the game, right?
Yeah, but Yoshi would have like kind of lame movesets.
But I mean, like he could flutter and you could eat Mario and spin him off a cliff. That'd be fun as hell as co-op.
That'd be pretty baller.
But I wanted that to be co-op. When I saw some dude, like some streamer playing it for the first time before I played it, I saw him a little bit and I'm like, nah, I gotta get this. He like paused it at one point and I just kept going back and trying to like stop at the pause menu because he did it quickly. Because I thought I saw something that said co-op, and when I saw that I'm like, that is amazing.
Yeah, it's 2-player.
And I bought the game and I was so excited to be like, I'll just go up to my brother or something and be like, yo, let's play this together. But then when I realised, like, he just plays the hat. And then Mario doesn't get his hat anyway.
And it takes out half your moveset as well.
As the main character, you lose your moveset. And it's like, Co-op, yeah. This is like.
It's basically
co-op.
you screaming at your little brother to stand in place while you jump on him, and then you miss the jump and you yell at him anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. They think that the people that play co-op can actually work together, and that's a big mistake.
No.
You don't work together. You try and fuck with each other.
You ever play Portal 2 co-op?
Oh my god, you can finish that game in like 10 minutes.
The amount of times I killed the carrot-looking motherfucker.
It's like at one point, even the start, you have to like just stand on a button and you can walk through a force field. You kill him over and over.
It takes so many. It takes like 20 minutes just to get through the door, and you haven't even learnt cooperation. Why is Ryan here?
It's so unreasonable. What? He said he was coming. I didn't know he actually was. I told him $50 entry. One moment.
Hello, Ryan.
What? I didn't know you're actually coming.
You went along Ted Cruz.
He brought the Ted Cruz photo. Here, come show Saxon.
You needed to see it.
Welcome.
We're like mid-podcast.
Yeah.
What? I didn't actually know you were coming.
I got a message that said, I need long Ted Cruz. So,
do you like long Ted Cruz?
He's very long.
How good is
Is that it?
That's real, by
You
the
live
way.
like 40 minutes away.
Yeah, I was out for coffee.
What do you mean you're out for coffee? So how's it going, Ryan?
I was very bored.
You could come sit in front of the camera if
You
you
want
want.
to chip in? We got no seat for you.
Just drag that one over.
Oh, okay. So
Well, you're behind it.
he's unofficially joining the podcast off screen.
Welcome. You're the audience. You're gonna like be the laugh track,
I could be
please.
the laugh track.
So whenever we say anything, just start screaming into the camera, alright?
No.
We were talking about.
Friends episode, and that'll be the laugh track.
Oh,
What? No.
don't even get me started on Friends. I could rant for a whole podcast on how Friends is shit.
Yeah,
and how it's
you're only
not
saying
funny.
that because of that like Twitter post with the dudes like, I'm gonna buy
No.
Friends and make it good. It's
No,
actually a good show.
It's not. It's not. How I
Bro.
Met Your Mother is far superior. I
Well,
will
it's-
fight anyone.
How I Met Your Mother's not
in
on
the back of
Netflix,
the side
so
street
I
alley.
can't watch it. No, what?
Like, I will fisticuff someone, I swear to God.
What about that 70s show?
That 70s show.
I haven't watched it enough, but, like, I was more amused by that than I was Friends.
All I remember from that 70s show was the transitions, and they were groovy. They were groovy. They just like,
Groovy.
they like walk across the screen, and it's like, well, that was cool.
You get to the later seasons, they get a trampoline out.
What?
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's
Jumping on
crazy.
the trampoline.
Reasons
By
to
season
watch
8, they just
70s
whip
show.
the bong out.
Make it real 70s.
That, oh, man.
No, but Ryan, we were talking about Mario Odyssey.
Video
Have you played it?
games.
I am actually replaying that. I just finished New City.
Mario
last
Odyssey.
night before.
Yeah,
We were
we
just
were talking
bitching
about
about the
how
co-op.
shit the co-op was.
Oh yeah, the co-op's trash.
Just play as a hat.
Like, yeah, you can
That's
play as Mario
crazy.
where you do most things, or you can be a hack.
Yeah, but like you play as Mario, the main character who can't perform like the best abilities to do majority of the stuff in the game. So you just completed New Donk City.
Yeah.
Probably it's kind of downhill from. Oh no, I guess it
I like
maintains
the-
this level
like
of
the
hype.
Japanese Bowser castle bit.
That was really fun, and you got the best outfit as well.
Record your voice on your phone. Do it. No, we're using this as microphones. Professional.
It'll pick up on the
camera, yeah, but the camera doesn't sound that good, I don't think.
Can't
Make
sound
Long Ted
ass.
Cruz my background.
Dude, I'm so glad. You know, like, okay, so crazy concept. That photo you have there, yeah? You can actually send that over the internet.
Not while driving.
You go in your car and you're like, crap, well now I'm in the car. I can't
Yeah.
send the picture. I'm
He
just going to
needs
show them in
me.
person.
It's like in Incredibles. He hits the big red button and his car changes to like the Ted Cruz mobile.
Oh my
He
God.
zooms over.
I wish you just went to the door, showed us the picture, and just left. That would have been so good. I guess I'm gonna have to like edit the photo into the. Man, fuck! I gotta edit and shit.
That's alright. I don't have to.
Outer Worlds. That is something that has
I haven't played that
durability.
game at all.
Transition. We were talking about durability a while ago.
Yeah.
It has durability, and it's amazing. It's such a fun game.
What is it? Explain it. Have you played Outer Worlds, Ryan?
No.
Alright, Space Fallout, but like 76. No, not 76.
It looked
76
like a rip-off
bad.
of Borderlands. That's what I saw.
What? Okay, I
No.
did see people saying, "Wow, this
That's
is like
what I saw. I
Borderlands."
saw it. I'm like,
No, it's
oh,
definitely not a
they're
rip-off of
funny,
Borderlands.
edgy cowboy sci-fi shit.
Nah, it's
That's
nothing like Borderlands.
Borderlands.
It's like
Space New Vegas.
Space New
yeah,
Vegas.
and like the guns and stuff don't really matter.
Because it's made by
as
the same
much.
people who did New Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you have your skills, yeah, and you can put like from like 0 to 100 points in the skill, and then you can use them in like dialogue or.
Oh, so
Dialogue.
it's very Fallout-esque.
Yeah, but like not like
Good
Fallout
Fallout.
4S, like good Fallout. Yeah.
Fallout S.
Fallout which one?
New Vegas.
New Vegas. I
You just said it.
I keep trying to say 76, and like I think my mind wants me to like it.
So where does it take place? I just know it's space.
Yeah.
Can you go to different planets?
Yes. There's like a solar system, and like you fly around.
Are the planets varied, or is it kind of like the same shit, just
I've only
different
been
color
to
schemes?
two.
From what I've heard, they're varied but not big.
No, that's
Nope.
lame.
Oh, but
Like, I'm sure, like, if you stitched it all together, it'd be a big map, but each individual planet isn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
is it like Mario Odyssey size big?
Oh no.
Because they're 20.
much bigger.
Much
than
bigger
Odyssey.
than that.
Alright,
But like what would happen is on a single planet there could be 4 different locations, but you can't move between those locations. You have to like fly up to the next one. So
What?
yeah, so imagine it being like Earth, and you want to
Yeah.
go to like Tokyo, and then you want to go to Australia.
Ah.
You wouldn't just walk between them; you'd fly between them.
Okay.
So it's like really far away
that a
locations on the same planet. You can try.
Just put
Mountain man, you ski between them.
just put on I'm gonna be 500 miles on repeat and walk to
think-
Tokyo.
I'm pretty sure it's further than 500 miles.
Yeah, that's why it's on
Well, that's why
repeat.
it
It
says
just
that
adds
you walk
up.
500 more.
What if you don't walk 500 miles within the 3-minute playtime of the song? Do you have to
Repeat.
pause it and catch up?
Put it on repeat.
No, what I'm saying is you're not going to hit 500 miles within one playthrough of the song. And if you hit 1,000,
but it
and you've
adds
only
up.
gone like 20 miles.
The miles add up.
Also, the lyrics
And you
said
got bank.
the lyrics said if he could walk 500 miles.
So you're just disproving it, and then you're going to feel real bad about yourself.
Just
Point
disprove
is,
the world
he really
beloved
likes
song.
the lady, and he wants to just pass out at her front door.
Uh.
Da da da.
That was beautiful. That's that's what Outer Worlds is about. 500 miles.
Any
Walking.
story, or is it just like,
Nah, no
hey,
story.
travel places?
Nah, it's really story based, and like
No.
like the combat
depressing.
doesn't really matter. Like, well,
So
to
it's not
me-
fun?
What? I just didn't say that.
He said it doesn't matter. If the combat
combat-
doesn't matter, then it's like, oh, well, this game's
The
lame.
combat's fun enough, but it's like it's kind of like the main story is important. And like
Well-
talking to people.
My ears just bled then.
What? Okay, so you don't care about combat. I mean, you don't.
No.
You care solely about combat.
I care about, like, yeah, basically how mobility is, like how your character moves within a game. So that's why I love Mario franchise so much.
Oh, that's something
Just
in
the
Outer Worlds
way-
that kind of sucks. Is when you go between planets, you don't actually fly the ship. It just auto like.
Yeah,
If you can fly the ship,
that'd be
dope.
sick. Like,
That does make sense though. Mario's all about mobility, really.
for now, like, now in first-person shooters, fucking Apex Legends fucking ruined it for me.
What? That's super mobility based.
No, because it's so good.
Oh,
And,
okay.
like, that game's fucking excellent
good term.
movement. And
Yeah.
then you go back to other first-person shooters, it's like, man, I just want to slide 500 miles. Da-da-da-da.
That happened to me in Borderlands 3 because Borderlands 3 has sliding.
It's
and
so
2
depressing
doesn't.
for me.
And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, like going back to games where you can't slide
Yeah.
in first-person shooters is such a minimal thing to add, but like it's my
No.
favorite thing.
Can't play a game without
Sliding behind cover is the funnest thing in the world.
Boot up
Or you
Sudoku
slide
and be like,
behind
nah.
cover and you're still sliding, and you slide out behind the cover and you shoot someone. It's the most satisfying thing.
Yeah,
But,
no,
like,
yeah.
Apex
I feel
Legends
that.
is such like the ideal movement base in a video game for me, like first-person shooters, and it's battle royale, and that makes me so depressed because they figured out like the best gameplay
If you want,
mechanics
okay.
suited for me and put it in the shittest thing.
If you want to play
a battle
Apex
royale.
Legends with a story, just play Borderlands 3. It's the same thing.
Is it good slide
Kind
mechanics?
of. Yeah, good
Can
slide
you
mechanics.
climb?
Yeah, you can climb.
Can you climb?
Yeah, but not like. Just like vault.
Oh, that's lame. No, I'm talking about like legit climbing.
You can't do that in Apex either. It's just a little.
Yeah, you can.
No, you just.
That's sick as though. That's still better than most games.
Borderlands, your jump's high enough. It doesn't matter. You might as well be able to climb, and you can slide. And I didn't realize until I went back to Borderlands 2, and I'm like, I can't slide.
Yeah, this is so depressing.
And then I beat my computer up.
Oh.
So wait, if you super mobility based, like
Yeah.
if a game doesn't
Like-
have sliding, you don't play it.
no.
You're with your family,
but
you're
like-
playing Monopoly, and you're like,
Like, so I'm playing through Bioshock when I can at the moment, and that doesn't have sliding, but...
bad game.
No, it's good though, because the gameplay is also favourable in other aspects, like fighting. Like, having magic and weaponry combined is super interesting in what you can do with that.
Can't slide.
That does suck, like I am a bit depressed, but the whole thing is kind of a horror game, so I don't mind it.
Asked them to re-release the game with sliding. Can you slide in Infinite? You played Infinite.
No, but you have a skyhook, and that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Infinite,
that.
like Infinite kind of sucked,
Like,
right?
I heard
if it
people
was
either love
not
the story...
a Bioshock game, I reckon it would have been better.
I
If
feel
it was
like...
the same game, but they just didn't put the Bioshock in it, and it was just like, oh, here's a standalone thingy. It's in a cloud.
Whoa.
Look at it go.
That's
big
kinda
That's the
bird.
thing. I thought it wouldn't be scary enough. Does it have the creepy atmosphere?
Scary now.
It's not the same creepy because everything is like Rapture is already a collapsed civilization and everyone's all crazy. This one, it's an established civilization set before
Everything goes
crazy, and it's in the sky, and it's not Rapture, and everything's all bright and happy-go-lucky, and then there's just like really creepy like George Washington robots that chase you with Gatling guns. There's a songbird that flies at you and like blasts its head through windows.
Yeah,
it's like a mecha bird, isn't it?
Yeah, but
that thing is cool. The bird is cool.
There are like
bitch-ass Big
horror
Daddy.
elements, but it's definitely not as
creepy.
stereotypically
Spooky.
horror as 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm really loving the first one. I haven't played through the second one.
I really want to play them. I never did because I played Infinite. I'm like,
It's creepy as
I just
hell.
thought the franchise wasn't for me because Infinite I didn't really like. The only part I liked about Infinite was the fact that I finished the game and I didn't know what the hell just happened. And I had to watch like a 40-minute explanation on
Yeah, it's
how
a whack
you're
end.
your own dad or some shit. I don't know what
Basically, you're the good guy and the bad guy and
Yeah.
and nobody and everyone at the same time, I think.
Yeah.
I heard either
and,
people
like,
love the ending.
and there's like a
or they
bazillion
hate
versions
it.
of this girl that's like just tickling you or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, she like chokes you, doesn't she? Or
Elizabeth?
drowns you.
Oh yeah, because you're a bad guy.
You get
don't know.
baptized by like 10 Elizabeths, but
You
That's
die.
they kill
Bad
you.
baptism.
Baptism, but it's bad.
Gone
It's
wrong.
like you kill yourself, but you're not yourself. It's like older self from a different universe.
What?
And then Elizabeth is like, hey, there's more Elizabeths. And then it's like that
Crazy.
meme with all the white chicks sitting on the couch and all the black dudes behind her, and then they drown you. You're the white chick.
Oh my god, she's the black dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever watched that, but does it end in
Thinking
death?
about it, Bioshock Infinite was very progressive.
It was.
Oh god. Wow, feminism. I remember the lighthouse. There's like a bazillion lighthouses because it's like a bazillion universes.
Yeah, the stars of the lighthouses.
That was weird. I didn't like that.
That sounds so trippy. I'm
There's
just
2 people on the boat. They're weird.
Really sad right now. I just want Big Daddy back.
playing only Bioshock. The lighthouse when I first like hit it and you swim out from the plane crash was so eerie, and the doors open and it's got the big statue and it's just huge, and like it just creeped me out. Like it's in the glorious part of the thing is before you even go underwater and see how fucked up it is. You're just on edge. You're like, this is not right.
In the first Bioshock.
Yeah, you go into a lighthouse and it's creepy as, and then you go down the elevator. I won't spoil it, but then it gets real fucked real quick, and you're like, ah, what am I stepping into?
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a little girl with glowing eyes that's looking for her drill boy or something like that.
Oh no, they're like
Little sisters.
they're not mini bosses, but they're fucking difficult.
Well, they're not. I thought they were allies, the little girls.
They're not your friends.
What?
If you
They're
don't,
the big daddies.
well, they're kind of
Is
Is
docile.
Big
like,
Daddy your friend?
they wander around.
Big Daddy's not your friend.
No, they will kill you. They're fast.
That's
Like
so
they
sad.
look hunky and bulky. They're quick. They will fuck you up.
Oh
And
man.
they drill you right in your guts.
Yeah.
That's not great.
It's not ideal.
Ooh.
No, it's like because they're docile, but like the girls have this weird chemical. You can. I don't want to spoil the game for you, because I feel like you should play it. But
Yeah.
it's got such cool features.
Okay, so little girl, not your friend. I thought you. I thought
They
the
won't
game.
hurt you if you don't encounter them, but they have such a valuable item that you basically need to encounter them. There will come times where you have to encounter them.
to get that item.
Yeah, and then
But you can
face off
avoid them
against
at all times. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
one
like-
of those games where you can go pacifist the entire game, right? Like Dishonored and stuff.
I think so. I feel like you could.
I don't think that'd be as fun.
Nah, it wouldn't
Yeah,
be
no,
nearly
no,
as
I
fun.
want-
But there's
like-
people that do it.
I want to use magic and shoot people.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah,
I
fair
want
enough.
to set people on fire.
Yeah. Completely
Well, also,
justified.
My favorite thing is you get telekinesis as one of your powers. You pick
That's
up
good.
a can or a chair and you lob it at them, and it's like an insta kill.
What?
Like throwing shit with your mind is the most powerful thing in the game I've come
that's
across so
cool.
far.
Yeah, I think you can do that in Infinite, but I don't remember. I just remember fire, and one of them was like to get the powers, you have to drink like a chug jug or something. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler
About it.
in Infinite. It's not as cool as the visual effects in that one.
Yeah, but that's just because
Because I saw one in Infinite where you drink it and you get like all those really
Oh,
gross
that-
holes in you and like
Yeah.
That's the bug one.
yeah, that
Where you
sounds
shoot bees at people or something.
beast.
Oh, the bug one.
Favorite power in Infinite was it's like a stampede type one, or like something where you drank it, and then what you could do is you like slam the ground and all the enemies would get popped up in the air in like an area around you, and then they like hover there for a minute, like oh shit, and then you could pew pew pew.
Oh, that's sick.
Clean them up.
I think that's the thing in Infinite and probably in the other two. There's not that much variation in the guns. Like it's kind of just like you have like 5 guns.
Yeah, but like it's just standard.
Like, but I feel like
it's a fairly old game.
So many games with guns.
I just wish broken from Borderlands.
No, not just Borderlands, but even like Fallout 4. I just want to be able to like mod guns now. That's all I want to do in games. Like with a gun, I just wish there's lots of modifications, and I don't know why. It's like a weird addiction.
Mods are a big part of, like, customization is a huge factor in video games for me.
Yeah.
Like, even like...
You want to be able to slide further.
No, like, I spent hours in Mario Odyssey just changing my outfits. Looking bitchin'.
That's not...
That's still customization.
Yes. Yeah,
like, I'm talking about like a real
just send me
level.
photos of these new outfits you got. I'm like, what? Like, check it out. I got a skeleton. And I'm like,
I got like a Fresh Prince looking one. You get the
Oh, the colourful cap.
No, you get the poncho, and then you get the poncho from the Sand Kingdom, and then you get the mechanic's hat, which is like backwards.
Oh, hell
and it's all bright and colourful, and I thought it was like Fresh Prince.
Oh my god.
I was watching like a lot of Fresh Prince at the time I was playing Odyssey, so like kind of blurred lines.
Black Mario in your dreams. It's like just an episode of Fresh Prince but with Mario as the protagonist.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be amazing.
Mario and Luigi would be Carlton.
I've never seen Fresh Prince.
Oh, that sucks.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. For shame.
Like a media degree or something?
Yeah. I haven't seen like anything.
It's insane how much he hasn't seen.
Yeah, nothing.
He hasn't even seen Matrix.
I haven't seen Matrix.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Have you seen Pulp Fiction? Yes. I showed you that.
We watched it. We did this thing where like we blended like everything we found in a cupboard.
Oh,
and then drunk it every time. No, that was watching Django Unchained. Every time they used the N word.
Because we were going
we took a shot of this
we watched Django. Yeah, it was called the Motherfucker. And the idea
the drink,
was, the drink was called the Motherfucker,
and
it was nasty. It was actually horrid.
Like jet fuel.
Worst.
I would have rather drunk jet fuel, yeah.
Legit.
No, like jet fuel's the mixture of all the beers from the taps.
Oh.
Like, because they all get collected in a train, you just pour it in.
I would have rather drunk that, yeah.
Honestly.
Doesn't matter.
Honestly, would prefer that.
This was like Nutella, mustard, Vegemite, milk.
It was like a shot of some hard liquor.
Yeah, we had alcohol in it.
Yeah, all of those things separately I fuck with.
yeah, I know.
Together.
No, don't try putting them together. We were just like, these things taste good on their own.
Oh, and so
we
idea...
just went through the cupboard and just...
We were gonna watch a Quentin Tarantino movie with Sam Jackson, and every time he said motherfucker, we'd take a shot. We started watching Django, and we realized...
that he's not in it till like the last half.
Yeah, and he only says it a couple of times, and it's like, okay, what's the most common word? A racial slur. And so,
they say it a lot.
Oh, there's so much you don't realize in that movie.
Especially when you first see Sam Jackson and like Jamie Foxx is trotting up on his horse.
Oh.
What's he doing on that name?
Oh, God.
Except he doesn't say he.
Oh, man.
Nay.
Like, within like a minute at some points, it could be like a minute of like footage, and they've said the word like 10 times. And it's like, each time they said it, we vowed to take a shot. I think we changed it to like, if they said it more than once within 20 seconds, we'd have one shot. But we just gave up. We had about 8 each, and all of us were just...
We were feeling awful.
You could have done it with every like whip camera effect.
Yeah.
Like when it zooms into their face. And...
that would have been bad as well.
It's a bit less than the N-word.
Yeah.
It's
like,
still
we should have watched Pulp Fiction first.
We did, didn't we?
No,
I thought we
Django.
watched it, and then we changed to Django when we decided... we finished Pulp Fiction, then we made up the drink.
Oh, yeah.
And then we watched Django.
That was a mistake.
This was like 10 years ago or something.
Because Sam Jackson has the iconic line is like, I'm a mushroom cloud-headed motherfucker. And so it's like double shot.
Yeah.
That would fuck you up.
Oh, God.
Hang on, we're off the topic of video
That was a great movie, man. See, I'm a media student. I love movies. Pulp Fiction, woo!
Name 3 movies, I bet you can't.
Pulp Fiction.
3 movies we haven't talked about.
Rango! That movie with the lizard.
Alright, we got Rango.
Barnyard?
That's an awful movie.
Barnyard 2.
Was there a Barnyard 2?
Yes.
I don't know,
actually.
Alright, so back onto video games. What's
Ted Cruz? Sorry.
most disappointing game? I already know what you're going to say, but talk about it.
Destiny.
No, we've already talked about Destiny.
No, that just makes me disappointed in myself.
Yeah, I was talking about how much I play it and I just hate myself.
You should have been here from the start. You guys could have gone on about how you grinded that game.
Wait, no, there's no Barnyard 2.
You should have seen what we were doing last night.
But wait, I actually didn't name 3 movies. Barnyard 2 is not a movie.
I told you.
Just media student things. No, they have a TV series though, which is kind of like
It's not a movie.
The second movie.
Mm-mm.
Well, no, I just love the TV series a lot. I put it in my movie list because it just beats out so many other movies.
How many seasons?
It has at least 2. What did you want to ask? Sorry, sir.
Your like most disappointing game or game that just fucking pissed you off. 76.
Okay. No, Fallout 76 was okay.
Did you play it?
I spent $100. I got the like pre-order bonuses and everything. Downloaded it, and I haven't launched it still. And I remember, I had people that bought it as well to try and play it with me, and I just didn't. I didn't want to. I had someone that actually played it, and then before I launched it, they messaged me like, "Good luck," and I'm like, "What?" And I just never launched it. I was just like, "Nah, I can't do it to him. I just don't want to."
Alright, so what's the worst game you played then? Or like one that just...
I can't even say Fallout 76 is the worst game I played because I just never launched it. That's pretty bad though. The worst game I ever played.
Or just one that really just disappointed expectations.
Ooh.
Besides 76.
Yeah, okay. Honestly, I don't know. Like, recently... Oh no, I don't want to say that.
We'll say it.
I love the hell out of the Borderlands 2. Borderlands 3 I did not like nearly as much.
Yeah?
It was a lot of fun and I played it.
I've heard that from everyone.
But Borderlands 2 is so much better. And it makes me feel so bad because I have like 900 hours in Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Borderlands 3 I played like 30.
Borderlands 3 got sliding though. So
Yeah, sliding.
How bad can it really be?
Yeah, that makes up for...
It does bump it up quite a bit.
Yeah, it went from like a solid 7 to maybe 12 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good game. Sliding's good.
I heard it was just pretty cringy. The
recently...
enemies. Like the two main...
Dialogue's always been kind of like...
No, but like in Borderlands 2, I can still have a fucking chuckle at it.
Some of them are like that. But
like, there's never been like a cringy moment in Borderlands 2 where I'm like, oh, that's a bit much.
Yeah, okay, that does happen a bit in Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
There was like one boss that I actually enjoyed playing as well. It's like a Penn and Teller themed boss.
The fuck is Penn and Teller? Oh, like the magicians?
Yeah, the magicians. It's a
I fucking love you, dog! And the dog shook ass.
I love that.
You know that.
Yeah.
He does it. Media student?
Yeah, you're so a media student. You don't even know them.
I was going to be
dog.
I was going to be a geology student. Like, I could
name
I
3
could name
rocks.
some
You
fucking
can't.
rocks.
Name 3 rocks.
I don't want it right now on the spot. I can though. Granite, limestone, slate.
Alright. That's better than your media
Fuck
studies.
Oh man. I remember this epic meme that my geology teacher sent me once. It was like, name 3 types of rock. And it was like, heavy, grunge or something. And I was like, oh no. And it was just naming like the music types.
Oh.
And she was like, this is an epic meme and sent it to us with our assignments.
Thanks, Boomer.
And then I killed myself. Yeah, I should have replied with okay, Boomer. Oh my god, this the same geology teacher. This is the one that I sent the video of me singing Evanescence to accidentally.
Why would you?
Because it was in my Dropbox and I had it on public.
Oh.
And I sent her like an assignment through Dropbox because it was too big to send on an email. And then in the same Dropbox, there was a video of me singing "Bring Me to Life," to like, and the back there was like it was just sung over an image of a dude holding a breadstick. I don't remember why. It was pretty good though.
Did she like pull you up and just be like, Jacob, this is not the assignment I gave you?
No, she was just like, I think you sent the wrong file. Could you send another? And I'm like, sure did. And it makes me feel kind of bad that she definitely saw that. Not one of my highest points.
You know, she just went to like the teacher's lounge room and she's like,
yeah,
guys, something
check this
fucked
out.
happened.
No, luckily it was like an external class, so she couldn't share it with anyone.
No,
thank
disappointing.
God. I would have been ridiculed by all the teachers.
Back onto disappointing video games.
No, I'm disappointed in myself.
Disappointed in your media study knowledge.
Shut up. I know everything about
Alright, disappointing video
I
games.
just don't want to tell you.
Honestly, I want to say Far Cry 5, but I've never been that invested in the franchise.
I got here and you're like midway through playing it.
Yeah, but like,
Hate this
it's
game.
still boring. Like,
Far Cry
compared to
5
other
is
games.
interesting.
It starts off strong, and then the middle bit, the meaty bit, is not very good because it's just like
Far Cry 5.
Save this person, then this person, then this person, and then there's a little bit of incest. And,
and then spikes back up into the top rating.
So what I did in that part is I just didn't fast travel. I walked everywhere because I just liked the scenery. I was just like looking around with
Scenery
creeks
was
and
nice.
rivers. I was like, damn, this is actually cool. I want to live in a place like
Flying
this.
around in the
and then the end is really good.
biplanes was cool, yeah.
Because the end
Ending is
leads
awesome.
into, what is it, New Dawn?
Yeah, the ending is like...
Which is spoilers because I saw the trailer for New Dawn.
Did you get leaving ending or Big Boom ending?
Big Boom ending.
I
Big
think,
Boom ending's
I think
good
there's
ending.
only Big Boom ending.
No, there's 2.
What? You can't save the date.
There's 3 actually. You can finish the game right at the start.
Yeah,
you know when you go to the church,
4.
you can just not open the door.
That's not as impressive as in Far Cry 4 though, when you can finish at the start.
Yeah.
How does that work in Far Cry 4?
You just don't
wait.
move.
Oh.
But it's like for like
the bad guy just says,
minutes.
wait here.
And then
you're meant to get up and do stuff, but if you listen to him...
when you're at the table.
Yeah, if you listen to him, he comes back and he's like, hey,
yeah.
and you become best friends, and then that's the end of the game.
That's so good.
So yeah, I've completed Far Cry 4, totally.
I think I watched all the different alternate endings for all the Far Cries after realizing Far Cry 5 had like multiple.
I accidentally completed Far Cry 4 in the 20-minute, like the shortest amount of time.
Yeah.
Because when I launched it up, started playing it, and then my parents were like, hey, can you come and do something real quick? So I just left the game running.
And you actually get to start it.
And then came back and he was like standing there. He's like, oh, good, you're still there. Follow me. And then I followed him and then it finished. I was like,
oh, that was
what?
A good game. That's amazing.
I was like, did I just pay money for this?
I just remember I had like the
It was just the
best trailer.
Far Cry 4?
Yeah, because it was the
I feel like Far Cry 4 for me was kind of just like skipped over. Like Far Cry 3 was amazing.
Everyone
Far Cry 4
loved
was just like...
There was still a lot of hype for it, and people did like the villain, but... Yeah.
But it was literally Far Cry 3, but like it felt like a DLC.
Is where it peaked.
Yeah, Far Cry 3 was amazing, dude. I only bought Far Cry 3 for that sex scene, to be honest with you, yeah. I just didn't know how to use the internet. I was just there for the titties, dude.
And your parents were too woke, they already knew about GTA, you're like, fuck.
Nah, man.
Gotta get creative.
Did he get stabbed in that scene, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, does he even
set me up for a life of king?
Does he even have a happy ending before he gets stabbed? Or
Yeah, because that's how that's that ending.
Oh yeah,
is like,
she gets pregnant.
Yeah, she gets pregnant.
Oh,
that's the point of her killing you. She's like, all right, I'm gonna have your offspring. You're dead. And I don't know.
Surely just have more.
Spoilers. What do you mean? Why? You only need one.
You just die.
King of the jungle.
But what if it's like a miscarriage and she's like, fuck?
That's what I was thinking.
She doesn't get pregnant.
It's like, oh shit.
What if it just didn't work?
Yeah. His final words were, I'm infertile.
I'm senile. Oof.
Senile?
I don't know.
That means old. Joke's on you, idiot. I'm so much older than I look.
I'm senile.
Famous last words.
Your kid's gonna catch senile from me.
You die before she even stabs you.
Could you imagine if being senile was an STD? That'd be dope.
It technically... Oh no.
No, it's not. What do you mean it technically
Like, it's a disease. Like, you die.
Senile isn't a
eventually
disease.
get old.
Senile's not a disease.
Senile is just like...
No, but
brain
like,
mush.
you're eventually going to get
people.
old. So technically, like, when you get old, you're not sexually active. It makes you sexually inactive.
That's not what senile means.
I know, but...
You spy on old people?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Trust me, I know senile. This has to be it. They don't
Just like watching these old people, just like,
sometimes I just look at the dictionary and
they haven't
find a new word.
Look, that has nothing to do with video games.
No.
How come they don't represent senile people in video games, huh?
There needs to be like a old person in a video game.
Didn't they do one in that? What's that robot game on PlayStation where you make the choices and there's like
Knack?
Fuck no.
Yeah, senile man in Knack.
Robot
game? What?
The one where you play as the robot that paints, and it's like paint something you've never seen before.
Oh, I'm playing
Detroit
that.
Become
Detroit
Human.
Become Human.
Yeah.
Carl.
No spoilers.
Carl.
That guy is senile. I'm pretty sure that old man.
No, he wasn't.
He's in a wheelchair.
And he's gone
becoming
before it
senile.
matters. No, he's not. How does that... That is the weirdest
I'm basing all my knowledge of this
old men.
off Call Me Kevin's playthrough of it, where he just fucks everyone over.
Yeah.
Big time.
I've only played up to... So you can't spoil this.
Disclaimer, Saxon's an asshole. You're a piece of shit.
Alright, so you know how Connor goes to the bar and you meet the lieutenant?
This is right at the start of the game, yeah.
Yeah, and you need to get him to the site, and you have like 3 options: buy him another drink, reason with him, spill his fucking drink. You know I spilled that motherfucking drink. And he was like so angry, and like
there's like a huge red arrow that comes down that's
it's like
aggressive. His opinion
aggressive.
of you goes from neutral to aggressive instantly.
Yeah, and he tries to like nearly fight me in the club.
Your justification was dumb as fuck.
What do you mean? I have a good justification, right?
No, it's not.
You need to establish your dominance with the motherfucker. You can't suck his balls straight out the bat. You need to know you're not taking shit. Because, like, in the intro, I shot the android who's got the girl hostage. I chose that direction where I took the gun and shot the motherfucker.
It's a cool ending.
That was way more
I did
bold.
self-sacrifice. By the way, if you do self-sacrifice, he's
You
just...
die.
No, you don't die. Connor's just reborn all the time.
Yeah.
He just has infinite lives. He's just like,
Wi-Fi.
cool...
He's connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, dude.
He's everywhere.
Is that a spoiler, please?
No.
Alright.
Because if you do it at the start, then it's like you're just back and you're like, how did that happen? But it's like, obviously just remade.
Okay.
You're just repaired. Because he got government funding because he's a
But so far I'm happy with all my decisions that I've made. Like I shot the guy who was beating this kid. I was pretty chuffed with that. I got my face busted up because like the QuickTime event, it had like press the buttons. It didn't have mash the buttons.
He just watched them
once, and it was like L1 and R1, and I hit him. And then nothing's happening, and then Andy was screaming,
the buttons were
mash! I'm like, oh! And you're like,
the buttons were flashing, and he's like,
yeah, I went press. That's what you do. They're flashing your butt.
Okay, there was like 20.
And then I got my face busted. I'll be like, grab me, choke slams me, bust me into the little sofa, and then I get everything else right.
It was disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to shoot him straight away. Like he whacks the gun out of your hand. It's like, surely let me shoot him.
You've just devianted. Like you've just become this like sentient robot. You're not just gonna be like, well, fuck humans.
Surely.
What do you mean? She's like, she has no idea what's going on.
I intend to make all three of them deviant as fuck, including Connor.
Yeah, you can.
That's a good way to go.
Yeah.
That's what Call Me Kevin did. It ends very well.
I imagine violence everywhere.
It's so much easier to be violent. Yeah. So much easier. But it ends up biting you. No spoilers. Kara dies.
Oh, but, no, you already told me this.
Yeah, it's not a spoiler. Like all the characters can die at certain points, I'm fairly sure.
Okay.
And you can just lose a character like right early if you're a dickhead.
I'm kind of invested in all three of them.
They're all cool.
Connor's kind of my favourite because he's got the most interesting mechanics to him.
By Cyberlight. And he has a cool voice.
Yeah, it's pretty good voice.
And his actor is amazing.
I know nothing about him.
Forgot his name. But I love him. I told you about he did a live stream where he had like the little android thing stuck to his head.
Yeah. That
was cool.
Ooh.
Like what a man.
We're nearly on an hour.
That's probably a good point to end at an hour, right? I would say.
Anything else? Look over the topic.
Fuck Fallout. Soundtrack from Life is Strange. That's something I want to talk about.
Soundtrack and video games.
Life is Strange, yeah. I love the soundtrack from Life is Strange.
I went back and looked at a trailer. The dialogue's so corny.
For what? Life is Strange?
Life is Strange is really cringe.
Yeah, but it came out like, 2013 or something? Yeah. Something like that? So it's
kind of justified.
At the time, I was just like, wow, this is epic and edgy, and I'm sad. Girl killed herself.
Oh no, I got a crush. Oh no.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was about.
It's also like the thing that drew me in was like the location as well. It was like a really pretty world.
What?
Like
Arcadia Bay, is that what it was called?
I don't know, you fucking remember.
Arcadia Bay, because at the end you're like Bay before Bay. That's all I remember. And the soundtrack had like Angus and Julia Stone.
Yeah, it had like 3 Angus and Julia Stone.
Yeah, I have a grudge against those two.
Why?
Did
you?
I was like digging their music.
Fought them once and they tag teamed.
And you realized...
I was digging their music, and then they were just like, "Hey, we're coming to Flinders Uni to do a concert." I was like, "Yes, I'm gonna go." And then it's like, "Hey, by the way, it's $140 for a ticket."
What?
And I was like, "No way, Jose!" What? Deleted them off all my playlists and everything. I was like,
but they did it in the little courtyard area that you can see from the library windows, and I didn't know if you could just go like to the library and watch from the windows.
Probably not. They probably for $140. That surely they're big.
And I was like, $140 at a uni in a courtyard. I was
like, I gotta study. I know I'm not enrolled here, but all of a sudden I really need to read this one book. Just go to the library and watch them.
No, just go to the pond and feed the ducks.
No bread.
No, chicken feed.
Bread's bad for ducks.
Is it?
It
makes them fat.
I've probably killed so many ducks.
It like bloats them and then they die.
Yeah, I used to go to the park all the time when I was a kid with my mum and just throw the bread to the ducks. And now it's just like, whoa, shit, what have I done?
Yeah. You're a murderer. You just lay awake at night shaking back and forth.
Killed hundreds of ducks.
I went to Mount Gambier recently and there was this dude standing next to a don't feed ducks bread sign throwing bread at ducks. And it was just this old man on his own and I'm like, do I say something?
You
hey,
evil
dickhead!
Wait, fucko!
Stop feeding those ducks, monkey.
You guys know this person, but I'm not going to name drop them because it's like looking back on it, it's awful what they did.
Do like make your face look like them for a sec, so I know who you're talking about.
Oh, that's just going to be so mean. No, but like,
do it.
It's a family member.
Do it.
No,
do it. Oh yeah.
No, it was at Belair National Park and his family member, and she and her mate found eggs, duckling eggs.
Okay.
And they're like, ducklings. They ran and told the parents. And then they come back, and they're like holding them and shaking them. And they're shaking the duckling eggs. It's like, you can hear it. Like, what are you doing? And I'm like a little 12-year-old kid. I'm freaking out. You're just going to duckling. And no. And like the parents were
shaking them out of the show.
And mum was trying to calm me down. She's like, it's too late now. Just leave. I'm like, no.
That's so sad.
Because like they're full of shaking. You know, like, and like,
That duck is dead.
It's like Darla with Nemo in the bag.
She held it up to me so I could hear, and you hear the. I'm like, oh, that's awful. And then they made a little nest for them and everything, and like just built this big, nice, fancy nest for them. It's like the ducks are dead.
Like, what? No, you gotta shake it to make sure it's not just egg, dude. Yeah, that's how they do it in like zoos and stuff.
Those things were ready to come out.
Man, I was at a
maybe they survived. Maybe I was overreacting. But they seemed dead.
I was at a shack at the Murray once, and they had a pool there, and that's it. Nah, the pool was filled with frogs, and like tadpoles.
Have you ever had frog?
What? No, don't say that before I tell you this story. Like this is gonna make me feel really. This is even worse. Okay, so the pool was filled with tadpoles. About 50% of them were dead. Bottom of the floor, you could not touch it because it was lined with dead frogs and dead tadpoles. You touch it and it's just this squishy, like, disgusting...
Why'd you touch it?
I didn't mean to. I thought it was just a normal pool at first.
It's probably tadpole. You jump in the water with frogs?
It was river water, so it was very murky. You couldn't tell.
In a pool?
Yeah, because the pool had its water... River? It had its water pumped from the river. What? Okay, shut up. This has nothing to do with the story.
The Murray River is very gross.
Yes, it is. I don't know why they... Anyway, that's not the story. The girl... There's this girl that I was with. I don't even know who she was because she was just there like with the family that owned the place, which I didn't know very well either. She swam to the bottom of the pool and she pulls out one of the dead frogs and she thought it was one of those like... kiss it and it will come alive as like a Prince Charming thing because she was like 8. And so she goes behind these bushes because she knows people don't want her kissing the dead frogs. She goes behind these bushes and I accidentally like stumbled, like I was walking back to go to the toilet or something and I like saw her in the bush just like blowing into this dead frog. And I'm like, hold on a moment. I didn't know what to say, but I just watched for a second in awe and I'm like, wow, that's a dead ass frog. Anyway, no, I've never eaten frog, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to eat frog anymore.
My brother's currently talking to this French girl who talks about how good it is.
Frog is actually not too bad.
Where have you eaten it?
Is it like fish?
Paris.
Is it like kind of like crocodile?
Sense,
where it's kind of like fish and chicken combined?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Serious? Everything's chicken plus something.
Crocodile is delicious.
Like chicken is the base meat.
Is it like chewy?
No, crocodile and alligator is pretty much like...
It wasn't too chewy.
It's sort of lighter chicken.
Yeah.
Right.
With just it's something just a little
essence
different.
of fish.
Essence of fish.
Yeah.
That sounds very cool. Fish oil chicken.
I was with someone and we did like ordered it off menu Casa blah blah.
What's that?
I don't know.
You can get crocodile there.
Yeah, but it's like crocodile popcorn chicken sort of thing.
That's so
they're
cool.
like little popcorn style ones, and it was delicious.
That sounds amazing.
It was really good. And
the first time I had that, my parents didn't tell me it was a crocodile. I like went up to go to the toilet and then they ordered while I was gone. And then I came back and they was like, "Yeah, we ordered chicken bits." And I was like, "Yeah," just shoving them in my mouth. They're like, "By the way, it's crocodile." Like reverse shoveling them out of my mouth.
Reverse shoveling. I think that's called regurgitating.
It was really scary.
Oh man. All right.
But I kept eating it. Like it was good. I was like, oh.
It's like, crocodile's gonna eat me tonight.
But... I think we should talk about games for one more thing and then end because it's been about an hour and we should probably end on the fact that like we're talking about games to begin with.
Yeah, we kind of went off the rails.
What does that say at the start? Sisters fish pissing. That's a different story. Don't worry about it. That's the next episode. I forgot writing that. Okay.
That's the audience talk shit.
By the way, Ryan, we've named the podcast Anime Girls, and
for pure
and it's
clickbait.
like you got clickbait fucker, but that's like a temporary placeholder kind of name. If you have any good ideas, just Ted Long Bundy.
I let him do the intro, and it was the most.
It was awful, and I hate myself.
He's never doing intros again.
So, yeah,
you're lucky you didn't have a soundboard or anything.
That would have been dope.
Can you edit it? And it's just you ranting at the start, fucking up, but it's got like the
soundboard,
hold the line,
air horns and everything.
You know the Joker movie when like it cuts and it's got that really happy music. Like after shooting Murray, he grabs the spoilers,
bro.
He grabs the camera and then it cuts, and it's got the music playing.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, I know what you're talking about. I'll do that definitely. I'm not gonna have to watch it before.
Or just air horns, just like.
I still think we should have like. I was thinking it's like me and Saxon just playing random instruments, and we're just like looking like really deep in soul, and it just like has us like move across the front of the screen, and then just like fade into like a ghost, and then like Saxon comes from the other side, and he's like on a saxophone, and just like fades into a ghost. And then me on like a piano or something, and then I just fade into a ghost. And it's like really, it just sounds like garbage.
Or you have Saxon playing the violin and you dancing like the Joker in front of the mirror.
Oh, I love that.
Honestly, best sequence in the movie. Anyways, games and the
video games. I love video games. Gaming's cool. Epic games.
No, what's it? Look at one of the topics, motherfucker, and choose it. I doubt we've gone over it, Mole.
What do you... No. Positive changes to a game that you really like. Mario 64, the one you were talking about, what would you change?
No, I don't want to talk about 64. I want to talk about fucking Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
We need a course creator in Mario Kart.
They totally need that. What the hell?
Think about it. And like,
what?
If you're like, since I hang out with a couple of car dudes, like
dudes.
I don't know.
I wish you said they're like Mario Kart enthusiasts.
Yeah.
You meet up, you guys all put your fingerless gloves on to verse each other.
No, but like, hanging around car dudes, they got like certain places they drive for cruises and stuff. And like, I can imagine replicating...
Fuck it, Rainbow Road.
replicating those courses as a Rainbow Road would be fucking tight as hell.
Yeah.
So like, you know Windy?
Oh, I do like...
Windy Point as a Mario Kart thing.
That'd be
just like
cool.
an A to B race.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Fun as
you
hell.
can even have a part where like you need to look out for the cops. And like...
Well,
like
they'd just be
speed
piranha
checks,
plants.
yeah.
Yeah, piranha plants.
Oh, the
Literally,
yeah.
And they're like speed cameras.
Monty Mole.
I reckon that would be really cool, and I reckon more characters. Bring back fucking Diddy Kong and Funky Kong.
Yeah.
I miss them.
Funky Kong could have like a surfboard.
Or he could just be an alternate
just has
skin
wheels on the bottom
to
of the
Donkey
surfboard.
Kong.
Wait, that's a skateboard. Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
They could. That's a weird. Like these are changes that would be cool, but it's like they're not vital.
No, but they just improve it so much more.
You gotta wait till Mario Kart 9.
Mario Kart 9.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm pretty sure Garfield Kart probably
Mario
has
Kart
it.
12 was ass.
Yes.
If Garfield Kart has course creator, we have to swap to Garfield Kart whenever we meet up and play
I don't understand
games.
Garfield Kart. There's 3 characters in Garfield.
Yeah.
There's
Odie.
Odie, Garfield, and John.
Is
And
it,
then there's
reverse
Liz.
Odie?
True.
Isn't
And
that
that's it.
Isn't that John's like sugar baby? or
Can you
something?
race his lasagna?
I think
Racist lasagna?
Well, I was talking to Tom about this earlier today. I want to play as British Garfield from Garfield 2.
oh.
Is
That'd
that
be
Garfield 2
kinda
or
tight.
Garfield 1? What even happens in those Garfield?
Have you seen Zombieland 2?
No, but I want to.
There's a funny like post credits thing based around Garfield 3 and Bill Murray.
In Zombieland?
The funniest thing ever. It was hilarious. Like probably the best part of the movie, to be honest. It was kind of a letdown the movie, but like that was so
Garfield
good.
reference. I hope it's Bill Murray.
No, it's like a
Garfield
full-on
Kart.
segment. It was like insane. But yeah, I reckon course creator in a Mario Kart game would be sick. Because have you guys played Diddy Kong Racing?
Nope.
Oh, because they had that, and it was really fun. And you can change if it goes up or down, and all this.
They
crazy
could make
stuff.
an entire game like Mario Maker, but for...
How did people
Mario
make the
Kart.
custom courses on Mario Kart Wii?
Did they? Was that
Yeah.
a thing?
I reckon
Yeah.
that was like extensive modding.
It's gotta be, because also like the 400cc races that I've seen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where people like skip half the course.
Yeah,
and
we
it's,
were
like,
watching a video
on that
5-second
5-second
lap. It's like, you cheated.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
big time.
because it's actually hard to cheat. You have to hit certain time gates for it to recognize that you've been on that part of the map. Otherwise, if you don't hit each
This
gate,
is unmodded.
you can't cross the finish line.
Yeah.
If you don't hit each gate, if you don't hit
But
each
still,
like,
you can
progress
like
point or whatever.
skip big old bits of the map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could. Yeah, it's still a bit cheaty.
I feel like Mario Kart
Looks
Wii
cool,
would be
though.
my favorite Mario Kart if it wasn't for bikes being just ridiculously OP. I love my karts. It's Mario Kart. I
Mario
like
bike.
drifting in a kart. I like the sidewaysness of going around corners.
Sidewaysness.
Shut up.
I'm pretty sure that is the professional term.
Yep,
Yeah,
you know me.
I like the sidewaysness of Mario Kart.
They call me the initial D of Mario Kart.
We've been talking about games for like an hour and you still don't know what drifting is. What the fuck? Dude, this is a game.
No, because then all the car dudes
bro.
come and listen to our podcast.
Oh yeah, we don't want them.
No,
Do we want them?
I don't know.
For the more the
There's a
merrier.
lot of nice car guys.
You could have something for everyone. Where you got like anime, movies,
Anime.
racial slurs,
Yeah.
and sideways cars.
Did
That's
it?
something for everyone.
That's like the four.
Oh, you also had frog kissing.
media.
Oh yeah, frog kissing is a big one. Dead frogs as well.
The more I'm thinking about it, the more I think
And you
I know
put
who
up
this
your
person
feet. Then
is
we
now.
got feet pics, and then we're all done. There you go. We've appealed to all audiences.
If this doesn't hit 100k on YouTube in a week, I'll kill myself.
Toast the bar.
That's another audience.
I will toast the bar. What? Suicide?
Yeah.
Why?
Sure.
Sad for hours.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, anyway.
Well, you made that.
I think that's a nice note to end on. It's been about an hour.
You should probably put on Beyond the Blue hotline.
Yeah, if you guys are struggling.
By the way, don't.
For fuck's sake.
Because if you do that, you can't watch this podcast.
What do you mean?
If you do kill yourself, you can't watch the next episode.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And that's the reason
can't
we
come
live
back
for.
to us.
You can't live with yourself if you do that.
That's all I'm here for. Alright. Well,
Alrighty.
Thank you for coming on, Ryan. Didn't expect it. Long Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy? Was that his name?
What? Ted Cruz. Jeez
Ted
Louise.
Who's Ted Bundy? Is that the murderer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wolf Creek guy?
No. Ted Bundy is Zac Efron.
Pretty much.
He was like a
what?
Smoking hot fella in America who drove around to different towns,
picked
up women and killed
them.
He like seduced them into murder.
Why don't they make a video game about that?
They made a movie.
Please don't.
Ted Bundy car.
They made a movie. Pretty much. He did get found in a car, so.
He ran away a lot.
Dude, that'd be so
he escaped whenever he could and just ran away. And they'd pick him up and be like, what was your plan? He's like, I just don't know. Felt like it.
He's like,
felt like running. They could totally make him a playable character in Mario Kart.
Please not.
Ted Bundy.
They should make Pikachu a playable character in Mario Kart.
Pikachu should be.
He would be.
They have like Villager and freaking Zelda, my favorite character.
Inklings?
Yeah, they have
Inklings.
Who the fuck actually plays Splatoon?
No one. You have to be under the age of 10.
It's got a big competitive side, I think.
No.
Splatoon, I think it's actually... Is it an e-sport?
That's like saying PvP in Destiny is good.
It seems like...
An e-sport?
I think it is.
Splatoon? Isn't it just...
I'm pretty sure it's
like it's got a pretty big competitive scene, I think.
In Japan, I'm pretty sure it goes
It's nuts.
But
okay, anyway,
I know one thing, no one's on it in Australia. No one plays Splatoon 2 in Australia.
Yeah.
I got it and because it was like $30, I hopped on and there was nothing.
Yeah.
And the single player is garbage.
I just know people sit in the hub world with like drawings that they did and they try and get like upvotes or something. That's all I know about
Splatoon. Oh, look at this ink penis.
Bro, that's a dope ink penis, bro.
Oh no.
Alright, that's a good note to end on, I reckon.
Ink penises.
Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far,
subscribe.
I need to know what's wrong with you.
Oh shit, I've been peeking so much.
Pretty much the whole time I've been peeking. Don't worry.
Alright, thank you, goodbye.